Veteran mixed martial artist Wanderlei Silva announces his retirement. I'm Darren Haynes with your ESPN headlines. Let's welcome in ESPN MMA columnist Brett Okamoto. Brett, what was the reason why Silva decided to retire?
Yeah, well, this news sort of came out of nowhere. Wanderlei Silva is 38 years old, and he's a guy who, even though he's been knocked out a few times in his career, has always said that this is going to be something he's going to do well into his 40s. They would have to force him to leave. But all of a sudden on Friday, he releases a video saying that he is gone. He's not going to compete anymore. And he said it's because the UFC, who he fights for, does not respect his fighters. It doesn't pay him enough. It forces them to fight injured when they don't want to. This is Wanderlei's claims, of course. And because of those reasons, he said he is done in mixed martial arts.
What do you make of Silva's allegations regarding UFC?
Well, one thing I think I should tell you guys is that everybody should know is that Wanderlei Silva is facing an issue right now with the Athletic Commission in Nevada. He was scheduled to fight here in Las Vegas this summer. He was pulled out of that fight because he ran away from a random drug test. The Nevada Commission sent a drug test collector up to him, and he basically skipped out of the gym and didn't want to take it. He later admitted that he was taking banned substances. So that's sort of hanging over his head. And to a lot of people, they're going to say, well, this guy is facing a suspension, so now he retires and bashes the UFC. It loses a little bit of weight. But at the same time, I think he does bring up some issues that a lot of other fighters would agree with. And it's not good. It's not a good look for the UFC with a popular fighter saying these things.
So what is the next step for Silva now that he's announced his retirement?
Well, if you believe Wanderlei Silva, the next step is retirement. He owns a gym in Las Vegas. I suspect that he would continue to train fighters out of there, and enjoy life after fighting. I got to say that this seems like an emotional response from Wanderlei Silva. He is scheduled to find out what's going to happen with that issue with the drug test in Nevada. That's supposed to happen next week. So I wouldn't call him completely gone from fighting. He seems like a guy to me who might want to come back at some point. He would remain under contract with the UFC, so if he does come back, he's going to have to mend fences with the UFC before that.
That's ESPN MMA columnist Brett Okamoto with the latest on Wanderlei Silva and his recent retirement. For more on this story, just keep it right here on ESPN.com.